Hello and welcome to another dungeon preview. Today we'll be looking at Mogu'shan Palace, and it will be from Zkall's point of view as a feral DPS. So to start off with this trash to the boss, it does a whirlwind attack, which kinda hurts for it's sort of like 40k, so as a melee you should try to move out of it, make it a bit easier for your healer. That's all this trash does. We're gonna face the boss here soon. The first boss is basically 3 mini bosses you fight. One of those mini bosses, they have a cat, and if you don't kill the cat, the whole encounter evades and resets. I'm gonna skip those clips where it's evaded for us, but yeah, kill the cat. Okay. So the first guy we face here, the first mini boss, he does a tornado that he summons, and if you get hit by the tornado, you get knocked away and a little damage. As you can see here, it spawns like right on top of me, I think. Soon. Ah, there it is. See, no chance to move. GG. Yeah, if you try to run out from this kind of little arena thing where all the spectators are standing, they will knock you back in, so there's no escape. No escape. Okay, the second guy, this is the cat guy I was talking about. So this time we kill the cat. The mechanic of this mini-boss is basically, it's like the same in Solomon, you know, the fourth boss before the chest, where the tiger, it focuses one target and you cannot tank it. So the healer needs to deal with that and out-heal it. He also does some kind of shockwave thing, which you easily avoid. But sometimes you get hit by it before it even spawned, so yeah, buggy beta is buggy. And down goes the guy, and we get the third last one. And this dude, he does incinerate on a random person, and that makes them unable to do anything for a while. Incinerate maybe was called something else. Incineration maybe? I don't know. Something like that, you know what I mean. So here he casts it on the healer, I think. See? Yep. There you see he's running around. Was there some other ability with this boss? Let's see, I don't think we saw any other ability. Oh yeah, he throws down a meteor and it lands on a random player, he puts an arrow on them, so if you get this, you run out, so you don't hit other players with it as well. So there goes the first 3 mini-bosses and the first boss down. What happens after you defeat these 3 is that they start standing there, looking at each other, and then they start fighting. So you don't want to be around there, you can aggro the mobs if you're standing too close. So you should move onwards to the side here to move to the second boss. These stairs are kind of annoying, like if you're trying to move up, you have to jump for each step, they're so big. Oh, and there are some cat statues as well that you can loot throughout the instance. There's 5 you can loot, and if you loot all of them, I don't know what happens. Nothing happens at the moment, I think. We didn't see anything at least. Oh yeah, on this trash, basically they do take less damage if you have them tanked near each other. So you should split them up. Kind of bad mechanic for a 5-man, because you only have 1 tank, but I guess a DPS can tank it as well. And here we're getting close to the second boss, which it felt like a trash fight. Just like some ads, and yeah. These ads we're fighting now as well, they are healing each other. But basically you kill these 2 oracles here, and then you just move down to the arena. Those small fuckers, they keep coming, so you just move down. There we wait, and then we pull the boss. Honestly, I don't think I noticed any special ability on him. Let me see here if I can get a reminder watching it. Seemed quite basic, just pop cooldown and read the shit. Yeah, it's the same mechanic as on the trash, I think, that you wanna split two mobs off each other, but we just kind of winged it and AoE'd. Guess on heroic maybe you need to do that. I don't know. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit, cause yeah, it's kind of boring watching us AoE a boss. Down goes the last ad, and then down goes the boss. Like I said, I don't really think there were any special ability you did here. Maybe it did something on the tank that I didn't pay attention to. So yeah, kinda lame boss. And now we move onwards to the next boss, and before the boss there's an elevator. And exiting this elevator you need to jump, because there's a little space of air. It doesn't connect. And this priest thought it was funny, so he put levitate on all of us. Or maybe he thought it was useful, I don't know. We had to take the elevator up again, anyhow. And here the camera is a little buggy, you can see. Typical beta. And this is the trash for the last boss. They channel a thing that does AoE damage that you should interrupt. There's like 2 or 3 packs you need to clear before you reach the last boss. And lucky as we were, guess what happened? As soon as we engaged the boss, we all DC'd and we ended up in the start of the instance. But I'm not gonna show you that, I'm just gonna go straight to the clip where we face the boss. But yeah, that's beta. Lame. This boss was the most interesting one in the instance. You're gonna see, let us first just kill these cats before the boss. You have to kill them before you can face the boss. Not gonna spoil it for you before you see it. Okay, so we're engaging the boss. This guy, he does like a fire ring on the floor, and if you stand in them you take a lot of damage. And he does a shockwave, like you saw there. And there is axes spinning around in the room that you need to avoid. Very annoying as a melee. And, like that wasn't enough, there is also like axes flying through the air. So you need to avoid these. Hang on here, they're gonna come soon. Yeah, there you see there's like axes or arrows or whatever, swords maybe it's even. You need to avoid a lot of things here, so kind of interesting, kind of interesting. We were thinking, you know, like you could probably just move him behind that pillar there and you wouldn't need to do anything or move him to the throne. We never did it, so, but yeah. And kind of lame as well, like we checked out this fire ring spawns, you know. While it's doing the ring, you can stand in it and nothing happens. You can run in the fire, nothing happens. It is when it ends, if you're standing in it, that you get damaged and die. Well, you don't die, but you take a lot of damage, which most likely make you die. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this boss. The more interesting part of the whole instance, and I think it was a good ending to it. But compared to the last instance I did, this is nowhere close as good. So that was all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe.